everybody, and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 21, Week 1. Last set this week, we're looking at the Reverse the Flow team, who does not really have a theme name at all, taking on the Cryptic team, Samurai Jug. With me here today is no one. Let's get this show rolling.
Dire team back. Dire team back.
This is, I think, the only real notable stand-in this week where the
Dire team back.
Reverse the Flow team substituted their normal mid player with
remaining.
Moon River.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant
I think Cryptic
team
might have had a
back.
substitute as well, but I can't remember.
10 seconds. Radiant team back.
I don't know who the I don't know what the
Dire
in-game
team
name of their mid is. This kind of thing. No sub. Okay. What is their name? What is that person's name? I can't remember.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay, well you can already tell Reverse the Flow did not really do the homework on this team due to a notable ban missing. They did get the Jug, so that's good. But there is one other ban. They really Ripley Loki. Okay, got it. Got it.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team back. Radiant team back.
Cryptic hates spirits more than anything else. It's going to be interesting to see exactly how this team comes together. Cryptic said in the captain chat, like, I'm not sure what anybody on your team is doing except your mid, and I would agree with that. Zero. I guess I'm pretty confident that. No, I'm not confident in anything.
10 seconds. Dire team.
Lion Jakiro don't really, don't really tip anything here.
10 seconds remaining.
Because if we took the
5
Undying, they didn't ban
seconds
the Pudge.
Dire
They didn't ban the Pudge. They, yeah, they definitely did not do their homework here on the Reverse the Flow team. Lich coming out next.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
If they give it, if Cryptic picks it here, this might be the only time Ripley Loki gets to actually play the Pudge this season. It's gonna be crazy. He's assuming Ripley Loki's a mid anyway. Or at least that's just, I'm assuming that's... So Ripley Loki is the guy who, like, 75% of his games are Pudge and, like, one other hero, right?
Radiant team.
Legion Commander.
LC coming up. That's Cryptic in chat, so he would know. Yeah, okay.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, they banned neither of those
5
two.
seconds
So they
remaining.
definitely did not do their homework. So you better have picked it here. Like, Ripley Loki is going to hate you, because nobody else is going to let that through. Everyone's going to ban that. If you didn't pick it, Ripley Loki's going to kill you. Ban the Meepo instead, which is kind of a crazy ban. I don't know what the hell that's about.
Radiant team.
Necro's coming out. Kind of an annoying LC game. You've really got, you've got an easy dual target in the form of the Lion.
5 seconds.
But you've got
remaining.
the Necro, who that can really easily backfire, and you duel a W Necro to cry. And you can easily tilt any duels you have if you don't duel him. The Jakiro, Ice Path, Macropire can make your duels pretty bad.
Dire team.
That's another guy who is in the category of easy tool target that also ruins your duels if he's not in
10
it.
seconds remaining.
So if they just kind of get together,
5 seconds remaining.
it'd be pretty bad. Of course, you could pick a guy who throws hooks at people. Okay, they're going to pick the techies. I guess, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. It's going to be mid-techies in the year of our Lord 2026.
10 seconds remaining.
Alrighty.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team back.
That or this is secretly a core undying.
10 seconds. Dire team back.
True.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team back.
Radiant has a very dire draft.
Dire team pick.
Like, those are 4 very dire-esque heroes that they've got so far. Dire themselves only really have 2 out of 4.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Techies is not a particularly dire guy. Legion Commander certainly isn't, even though I think Legion Commander might actually be a dire hero. Technically. I don't even know they're giving them those affiliations anymore, really. I think they might have stopped before that. Very, very pointless at this point. Very pointless since Dota 2 has came out. Just a relic of, like, a really old era of Dota 1.
Radiant team.
Fun Stealer. Alright. Alright.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Well, all I'm gonna say is thank your lucky stars there's like a 2k MMR difference between these two lineups. Troll Warlord coming out? Interesting pick. Somebody the LC really cannot duel. It's going to be on Moon River. I doubt that's going to be Moon Mid then. Yeah, I don't know. On paper, I don't really like the Lifestealer matchup into any of these cores. On paper, I hate this as an LC game. I mean, it's not the worst. I can't say I hate it because there's way worse you can get than this. Like, it's not like a batten on the Radiant or something. That's just, like, just ungodly, but... really, all the duels you're going to get are on guys who are either on guys who are already 98% dead or guys that are just solo. On paper, anyway. And I just straight up don't believe in the mid techies anymore after the, he no longer has the trait that lets him use his inventory. Or his backpack, rather. Every hero can use their inventory. Can you imagine if you needed to pick a trait for that? Is that Couples mid? Oh, this is going to be a huge blast off. Huge overwhelming as well. There is that. Very good start for the Dire here. No, it is not. Okay, it is going to be Troll mid. I don't know about that, but there was one time that a good friend of mine said, and I quote, "Troll Warlord is not leaving mid. He's just sitting there doing a flip." So, either way, for the Reverse the Flow team, that has nothing to do with the theme of this season. Pause 1, you've got Nurch on the Clinks. I don't know who this is. Pause 2, you've got Moon River on the Troll Warlord, standing in for somebody I don't know who that is either. Pause 3, Coupless on the Necro. Pause 4, Tall Balls on the Jakiro. Pause 5, Captain of the team, Reverse the Flow on the Lion. Meanwhile, on the Cryptic lineup, Pause 1, you've got Inno on the Lifestealer. Pause 2, you've got Ripley Loki on the Techies. Pause 3, you've got Space AIDS on the LC. Pause 4, Captain of the team, Cryptic on the Undying. And Pause 5, Narratophobia on the Lich. This is one of these situations where it's like, I feel like the Radiant has like a draft advantage here, and I feel like it's honestly kind of a distinct draft advantage, but I don't know if they're going to be able to bring it together. Maybe I'm just an old cynic. Maybe I just am an old cynical son of a gun. I just, need to learn to trust and love, but I don't know. Lifestealer, if he had gotten that dual breath on the Lifestealer, life would have been awesome for him, but instead he died and gets a double kill. I also heard another very interesting thing from Tall Balls after this series concluded, which is I don't understand what Copeless is saying, which is not a good sign. Oh, very end low here. A lot of stuff dropped on him. He does not have his Q yet. They're running out of supplies. A double kill, very good. They're running out of supplies here. He's not really getting any last hits at the moment. What can I say? It's just a bad lifesteal lane. The second that Copeless holds up his W, the lifesteal is literally never a threat to him again, so. Where's Flo getting him from downtown with that?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So far, Radiant's leading in last hits. Dire is leading considerably in kills. Oh, 4. Dire is leading in the net worth, not by that much. Techie's got the Suicide Squad there, but Troll Warlord still has a 10 last hit advantage, which is shrinking with Techie's getting that free wave. I don't know who Hexy is, but shoutouts to Hexy's mom. I wonder if this is like, I think it's Canada PMA or somebody who is, who their clan tag is Barrel's wife. Cryptic pretty low here, but the combination of the Strength Steel and the LCW is going to get him back alive. Lion mana drains the LC who already has no mana. Maybe the wrong target there. Okay, kill on Inno. Let's see that happening. Yep, this is just a hard prospect for the Lifestealer. You cannot be making goes like that. And yeah, the Necro got the W. So at least nominally, shouldn't be fearing that Troll Warlord anymore. They do tower dive and get a double at bot lane though. So there is that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Lifestealer going in for another go here. But they kind of split, yeah. Tall Balls was trying very hard to get the kill on the Lich rather than stop the Lifestealer there, and so what should have been Copeless walking away to see another day ends up in his death. Unfortunate, to say the least. I think I'd realize what's going on up here a little earlier. This would have been pretty bad for the Dire. He would have just gotten all this money. Let's see that happening in real time. Troll Warlord hits R, walks under tower, dies instantly. That's not good. 0-2 on the Troll Warlord. Again, still 10 last hits up, but the advantage that creates is gradually shrinking with the deaths. I mean, then again, it is mid-techie, so I don't know exactly how much that bothers you. Tall Ball's just gonna get chased around over here for like an hour and a half. He finally goes down. Is going to get mad at the Necro, but really not accomplish all that much. Necro never even deigns to hit his Q for that, but really does rather need boots sooner than later, I can tell you that much. Oh, well, there you go. Where's the Flow getting chased under tower here again? It's funny that it's 1 in 10, and with that being said, there's only a 3 level advantage and sub 1k net worth advantage. Yep, you know. So has to turn and walk away there. Grove still has quite a large magic wand as well. I think he's just here at mid with a smoke. Gotta do something funny here. Troll Lord, just... Those who do not learn from history are doomed to ult and walk under the tower again. So I think at this point is the point where we gotta say something's just gotta change here. Really, I think first and foremost, the best thing that can happen is Troll Warlord picks up some raindrops, gets rid of one of these sticks or something, and puts some raindrops in here, because that would do quite a lot. Is blast off? Yeah, it's magical, so you are soaking up a lot of the blast off damage with the raindrops. That's basically always how the techie starts a fight. Chris of Flow going for the body block here. Raindrop's very good, just getting a gank very good. You know, the definition of insanity is ulting his Troll Warlord, walking under a tower, and then just doing the same thing again. Cannot be doing the same thing again. The Necro is, yeah, is definitely fishing for a Scyther he's not gonna get. It's a flow, just getting walked down on this this lane. Communication seems very poor on this team. It feels like nobody knows what their lane partner wants or is doing. And in one case, there's an excuse for that. I don't know what's going on in this other lane, though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Like, lane really has no reason to try and be here right now. He knows these guys can just march under their tower and kill him, and he knows Clinks isn't gonna do anything about it. But yet he persists. He needs to be real careful here. He can actually just kind of... One Necro Q and a Scythe can probably kill him. Yep. Down he goes. He's going to buy back to try and capitalize on this Lich ult, but... Their supports have 1,000 MMR. Versa flow that low? Huh. Oh, Tall Balls is a low MMR support. I did not know where Versa flow was, but still, I mean, that just makes it even more important to what I was saying. Just making sure the communication is very clear, especially between the cores and the supports. Making sure the communications are clear, making sure you know exactly what's going on. Very important here. Techies makes a rotation out to top and just squashes Necro while Tall Balls is away. Yo, what's up, Jackie Chan? We're watching some of your friends get clowned here. 214 again. It's way less bad than the kills make it look. It's only a 5 level advantage, and I believe, yeah, most of that is just a support line, being 1 to 2 levels higher than the Radiant counterparts. I think among cores, it's like 2 levels difference. So, the XP differential isn't big, the net worth differential isn't big. Clinks is pretty close to where the Techies is, and Techies is 3-0-2, right? Like, we're getting a lot of kills. Thus far, they haven't felt great. So he got full damage on the... Oh no! Field Scythe and he dies for it. That's so sad. That might turn things a little bit. It's still not a substantial money advantage. They're still only 3k ahead despite their 15 kill lead, but one of those kills was a duel win. They did completely just have a scythe get beefed there.
Dire's middle tower
Unfortunate.
is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
LC, pretty low here. Clink's got a wild hair. You gotta actually probably get that kill, but too little too late. Sponsored by Cloudstream, huh? Too little too late here. River might have been looking for a devolve. River got raindrops. Better late than never. Definitely good to be thinking about that. Yeah, you can see the effects there, comparatively speaking, but with the strength loss from the Undying as well.
Money changes hands.
Not great. Round Chuds too. Ooh, Moon River and Shambles.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, despite being 19-2, this is the first time in the game that the net worth advantage has crossed the 5k boundary. Which is kind of crazy to think, but here we are. LC looking for a duel here in the jungle.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
It's a
attack.
pretty appealing target. You're gonna get him. Not really playing properly around the LC. It's fair, both their supports have a 1000 MMR. It is fair that you're in that situation. And getting flamed for it, trust me.
Dire's middle tower
Not really
is
playing
under attack.
properly around the LC. When you're playing against a hero like
Radiant's
this,
bottom tower has
you
fallen.
definitely need to be watching the approaches with vision. You need to have wards where you think the LC is going to be playing around, so like around here, for example. The last 10 minutes, you know, outside of maybe one or two cases, the LC's weight of occupation has been like around here. So they had a battle,
Dire's
but
top
try to
tower
get some
is
vision
under
there.
attack.
And when she's dark, be careful. Do not be afraid to just like pop a smoke or something. He's looking for Necro. Necro has sniffed this one out and is just walking home. Dire scan out, see the Jakiro on the bot
Dire are
lane.
scanning.
Dire scan out, see the Necro here. Scan out bot pays off as 3-on-1 duel there on the Jakiro. I think a more organized team that didn't have a stand-in and did not have the comm line issues this team did. Kills like that would be a lot harder. I just don't think you would be seeing many like solo supports like this. But I think the issues this team has definitely allows plays like that to be made, and taking advantage of those plays is certainly a skill. Realizing, hey, they're very badly split right now. They're not playing together. We need to capitalize. It's a very important deal.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Supports alone, Siege Bot T2. A couple of the Dire cores watching from afar, but nobody close. Reverse the flow is just sitting in the jungle scratching his nose, which is not a good place to be ever. Like, you can be pretty confident you're not going to defend this, right? You either gotta call everybody here, say everybody let's TP, let's do something about this, or you gotta go. You're eventually going to have a fight, but like you stood here for what had to be at least a minute and a half. You just died instantly. It ain't good. It is not good. Again, it's a communication thing. When you're reverse the flow, when you're sitting there in the jungle like that, you got to say, are we defending this? If we're defending this, we got to defend this now. We're not defending this in 5 minutes, or else the tower is going to have 3 HP left. We're just not going to be able to position in time. And if people say no, you just got to leave.
Has fallen.
Just gotta let it go, because you're not the kind of hero that, on his own, is going to be able to turn that. You're probably never going to be playing as one of those heroes in this role, frankly. Lifestealer has himself a Radiance. At the same time, the Clinks has himself a Falcon Blade and most of Odessa. Gold Advantage has bloated at 10k and rising. 70 dual damage on the LC.
Not feed.
Like, this should definitely be a difficult LC game, and the fact it's not is... I mean, it says good things about Space Aids. You can't deny that. But the fact this is a good LC game in practice is definitely something for the Reverse the Team Flow team to work on. More than a great victory for the Cryptic team, I think. Just playing together more. Vision. Very big deal here. Radiant has 2 wards up on the whole map, and they're very good at tracking strategic movements. Not so good at... Uh-oh. I hit the start button. Or the Windows key. Start menu button. Anyway. Very good at tracking strategic movements here in the river. Will let you show when the enemy team is changing lanes or it's smoking to do so. They're not really showing the tactical movements. You know, the movements people are making around places like this. That ward spot that just got pinged, for example. At a time like this, when you know they're going to be putting pressure into T2 mid here. Very good to have this up. It is something that's going to come with a little experience, but you can ask your friends, where do you think they're going to be? Where are they playing? And Vision up there. That's very rarely a wrong strategy. You know, when you don't know, ask somebody.
Radiant's
always
middle
good.
tower has fallen.
Not easy to do every day, not easy to do all the time, but good to get in the habit of.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Siege on Radiant's final outer tower is not going to be answered at all by the Radiant. I think the Radiant have been just so...
Radiant's top tower
I don't know,
is
they
under
got in their
attack.
heads a lot about the kill differential, even though it really wasn't actually mattering that much for so long that now it kind of has. I think they've been playing very scared, very defensively.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You know, like, for example, if all 5 guys had just gone in on that bot tower that I was talking about. Moon River on Space Aids over here is winning the fight. Oh, might get it. Won it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ended the wicked 6 streak. Space Aids got a little ahead of himself here. Gave Troll Warlord a very large kill. Maybe too little too late at this point, but it's going to be a comeback of any kind. It's going to be predicated on actions like that. Great ice path by the Jakiro. Clinks gets caught here. Great ult by the Jakiro as well. A Scythe follow-up nearly gets the Lifestealer, but he's able to get into the Undying in time. Everybody goes on the Lifestealer there, but I think the guy to jump on his attack is anybody. It's a more viable kill. Even though he has less HP, he has no magic immunity, he has no Lifestealer ult, but most he's got is the Guardian Greaves. Necro is going to go pretty far forward, is going to get duel. Lion tries to save him, and takes a spill as well. Gold advantage near 15k. Could be a lot worse
Dire's middle
still.
tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Everyone
Dire's
kills a
middle
stupid
tower
skeleton.
has fallen.
Moon River takes mid T1, which is a good thing to do at this point. You know, you're not really going to be able to defend this.
Radiant's top barracks has
The melee Rax is a more believable defensive objective, and indeed Moon River has come back for this, and has BKB. But he's gonna get taunted by the LC and just killed immediately. Not have the manpower here. The Necro, the Jakiro, the Lion. Lion was close. Necro and the Jakiro, not so much.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
I like the LC body blocking the Necro there. And I like Necro's friends body blocking the Necro as well. Techies gets a post-mortem rampage.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Not one you see every day. Still,
Radiant's bottom
I
barracks.
think it's time to speed this one up. I think it's all over with the Crying at this juncture. Catch the Lifestealer here. Get rid of him too. Immediately, don't lose the Clanks. All right, I don't know why Moon River used the 9-second BKB charge for the Undying alone, but hey, you know, it's something. Triple kill for the Troll Warlord. The BKB was kind of a fat finger, but everything else there was really good. Moon River doing a very good job playing from this position here. Doing a very good job playing this partisan war. Split pushing when it's good, doing the fighting when it's good. Just has their eye on the ball here, and it looks really good.
Dire are scanning.
I believe it may have only prolonged things, but you know.
Radiant are scanning.
Radiant have figured out what's going on here. Roche is underway. Roche actually kind of almost killed these guys.
Dire are
This is
scanning.
funny. They're scanning out, making sure that there's nothing funny going on, and indeed there isn't. My Stealer, once he gets all his HP back, is more than happy to kill Roche. Gonna take the Aegis, just because he died last time he was here, I suppose.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, Roshan does live a pretty sad existence. A lot of firepower hits old Lifestealer's head in a very short time. Radiant doing everything they can to buy some space and time here.
Radiant's middle tower
Is not going to save the T3. Cryptic earns himself instead of his twin brother, forcing Lifestealer to go get his HP back somewhere else. Yeah, they really cannot break this down. LC goes in the back, gets rid of the Troll Warlord who's been such a problem here. Necro falls quickly afterwards. Troll does buy back. Get the Old Town, is able to clear out the Techies and the Undying, is able to accomplish nothing more. Lifestealer with the Aegis, everybody retreats. Oy. Which is very awesome for the Radiant, but I don't know. Okay, they die back on the Troll Warlord. It's got to be over now.
Radiant's middle barracks are under Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks
Lynx
are
is
under
doing a good job playing keep away, but Dire still going to get megas regardless. Line is still going to go down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Sorry if you did any cool plays while I was rocking and rolling at 4x. Very good duel on LC's for very well placed. Necrox being as annoying as possible with his skills as he should be. Lol. A lot of good signs on the Radiant. A lot of cool plays. But just so insurmountable at this point. Not gonna stop them from holding off though.
Radiant's ancient is under attack. Radiant's ancient
But Troll Warlord just getting caught picked like that. There we go. Yeah. Just kind of the same story. Well, a similar story to the Watkins. No. No, I think it's the opposite story where I think there was an outdraft here. I think the Radiant draft made more sense. I think there was a lot of upsides to it. But the execution on it just did not come together like at all. The supports were oftentimes out of position, able to get just clowned by the LC in what should have been a pretty hard LC game. You know, if they just stuck together a lot more, or at the very least, if the 3 and under club had stuck together, if we just saw this cloud of Copeless, Tall Balls, and Reverse the Flow, just continually, you know, sticking close to each other, though that being a fire team to take territory, to roam the map, I think the LC game would have been a lot harder. I think the Lifestealer game would have been a lot harder. Moon River did a pretty admirable job of coming back from what looked like the worst position in the whole game. If they had appreciated the raindrops a little more, if they got them a little earlier, I think this would have been a really good looking troll game for the Moon River. But sadly, the comeback started when the train had already derailed completely. You know, it wasn't just kind of off the tracks. I think Troll Warlord started coming back after the game was already lost, which is the unfortunate bit. It sucks a lot because it was a good performance. I thought it looked very good after lane phase ended, but just too little, too late. I think the draft was good, but just everything else, I don't know. I don't know. Didn't really come together. Did not really come together. We'll see what happens next time.